guys, welcome back to another video. I'm coming in with a little sweet treat right here today, guys. This is an apple crumble cake. So we're going to jump right into this video, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get this done. Alrighty, so my ingredients for this recipe is some all-purpose flour, sugar, baking powder, a little salt, a little cinnamon, that's optional, and I have me 2 Granny Smith apples, some vanilla extract, some whole milk, and 1 large egg. Alrighty guys, so the first things first, I'll go ahead and get my melted butter and my egg in this bowl. And that's 1 stick of unsalted butter. If you're going to use salted butter, definitely leave the salt out. And this is 1 cup of whole milk. And you want that egg and that milk to be at room temperature. Then I'm just going to come in with my little trusty whisk right here and just mix this together. You don't need to break out your mixer for this. And excuse that mess on my cutting board. From where I'm usually at, guys, that light is on my left side, and it's like glaring right into my eyes, so it's certain things that I can't see because of it. So if you see a little mess on my cutting board or on my work table, please excuse it. I normally don't see it until that light isn't in my face. Alright, so after I get that egg and butter and milk mixed together, I'm going to come in and mix together my dry ingredients, or add my dry ingredients to it. I just want to mix those dry ingredients together first. Then I'm just going to whisk this all together. And I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description of the video. And just before I finish getting this completely mixed, I'm going to come in and add my apples to it. Now you could grate your apples. I wanted mine in little chunks because I like actually chewing on it. I like the texture of it. But you could definitely grate these and make them a little bit more finer. So I'll just get that mixed in. And once I get that all mixed in, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my crumble topping for this. And that's going to be using just a half cup of a half cup of all-purpose flour. All right, then I'm going to add a half cup of light brown sugar. And you could add more cinnamon to this topping if you would like, but I don't want to overdo it, so I'm not going to add any cinnamon to it. Then I'm going to add about 5 tablespoons of butter. And this I started melting it. It doesn't have to be melted. And then I started melting it, and then I just caught myself. I caught myself, and I was like, this doesn't have to be melted. But now I'm just mixing this like a big fool with a spoon. No, this spoon is not going to do the job. So finally, I got myself together, got the right tool for the job, switched to a fork. As you can see, this isn't a crumble like I would like it to be because it's still a little too wet. And I think I used a little bit too much butter. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to add just a little bit more flour inside of here. All right, and I'll get that mixed together. Hopefully that'll give me the consistency that I would like. After mixing that together, then this is what you're looking for right here. All right, so all I'm going to do now is just grease my baking pan. I'm going to be using just a little, well, I'll get it together, Kenny, a loaf pan for this. So I got my loaf pan and I just lined it with one of my cake liners and a little baking spray. I'm just going to get half of this mixture down in the bottom of my loaf pan first. Alright, I'm just going to spread that out, make sure it's all coated at the bottom of the pan. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put half of this crumble down on the inside like that. Alright, then I'm going to put the rest of my batter on the top. Alright, once I get the rest of this batter down here on the top, I'm just going to smooth it out, make sure that that top layer, that crumble, was nice and covered. Alright, then I'm going to come back and put the rest of my crumble on the top. And that is it, guys. That was so easy to put together. Didn't need a mixer or anything. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this inside of the oven on 350, and I'm going to let this cook. This is going to cook at least an hour. Well, it did cook at just about an hour. So I'm going to say anywhere from 50 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes, depending on your oven. All right, and this is how it looked coming out of the oven right here. Nice golden brown top. And I did tin it with a foil because I didn't want my top to get too brown, and it wasn't really done just yet. So I did tin it with a foil for like the last 20 minutes. Alrighty, guys, so I just let this thing finish cooling down. Then I made me a little glaze. This is just a simple glaze. I use a half cup of confectioner's sugar and a couple tablespoons of milk, and that was it. Alright, and I just got that glaze all over the top. And I let it kind of set for a few minutes. And when I came back, I just cut it up, took my thumbnails and my videos, and then I'm going to give this a taste test. Alright, guys, coming in with a quick taste test here. This is my apple crumble cake. And this thing is super moist, guys. Super duper moist. I mean that it just breaks apart. Don't need to do a moisture test for this. Alright, but in any case, look at that. Excuse my lighting, guys. I got a brand new light that I just haven't used yet. You see that? See how nice and moist that is? Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I left little chunks of apple in there. I like biting into that. Then you bite that nice crispy crumble on the top. So good. You don't have to put cinnamon in it, but I definitely recommend it. Now, what I would do with that also, put me some ice cream on that, but I'm not going to put any ice cream on it. But now, if God found it in His heart to put it on there for me, I wouldn't say anything. Oh, see? See how God works? Mm-mm. All right, guys, I'm about to enjoy this nice little sweet treat. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Mm-mm. All right, guys, coming in with a quick taste test here. This is my turkey necks, white potato, done in the Instant Pot. I mean, this thing cooked off of the bone, nice and tender. That turkey necks, white potato, rice. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. That's it. Perfectly seasoned, nice and tender. Potatoes tender. But y'all know, I gotta add me a little Texas Pete to this thing. Mm-hmm. Texas Pete. Mm-hmm. Then I'm not gonna be fancy. I know Chef Jeffrey keep it fancy, but look at that. I'm coming in with my hands on this. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So good. Alrighty, guys. So that was my dinner on a nice rainy night we had in South Carolina. Turkey necks and a nice apple crumb cake for dessert, and it was absolutely delicious. Guys, you could definitely grate your apples so that your cake doesn't break apart too much. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember the hashtag, guys. Pray for love and peace.